I'm Sarah Pagani with KENS 5 News now on this Wednesday, August 24th. Heavy police presence in a San Antonio neighborhood as officers search for a shooting suspect. They say he shot another man at a home on the north side on Shadywood Lane. They spent hours surrounding that home Wednesday morning. It is still unclear if the suspect was inside the home. Police say the victim was shot in the abdomen and leg and is currently at the hospital as the search for the shooter continues. And a warning for thousands of SUV owners over the possibility of the vehicles catching fire. Hyundai and Kia are now recalling more than 280,000 vehicles because of the fire risk, and they say they haven't figured out how to fix that problem yet. They're urging consumers to park their vehicles outside. The automakers reported 25 fires or melting incidents, but no injuries. The recall covers the Hyundai Palisade and the Kia Telluride. A $27 billion lawsuit is announced over the Uvalde school shooting. Civil rights attorney Charles Bonner is based in California. He's planning to sue federal, state, and local authorities who responded to the Robb Elementary massacre. He's representing more than a dozen families. None of them have children who were killed inside the elementary school. But this is a class action suit, so there could eventually be hundreds of plaintiffs, including victims. And tonight, families have been calling for the firing of Pete Arredondo may get answers about his future at the Uvalde School District. The board is holding a hearing tonight, and they're required to give him a chance to defend himself. That hearing was postponed twice before by Arredondo's attorney. DPS said Arredondo was the incident commander the day of the Robb Elementary mass shooting. A man is fighting for his life right now after a train hit him. Officers found him on the tracks along the intersection of Via Main and Graff on the south side. This is the third train-related incident on the south side in the last week and a half. Caught on camera, an incident where a woman claims she was the victim of road rage and was slapped by a man.
What the is your problem?
The Schertz Police Department says this happened Friday near the corner of Elbow Road and Roy Richards Drive. Evelyn Dane says the man was tailgating her, so she tapped her brakes to get him to back off. Then he got out of his vehicle at a red light and slapped her.
I don't know. I guess if something like that just happens, you should try to de-escalate the situation, not fight back, kind of like I did verbally. Because that was a grown man. He could have pulled me out of my car. I had no idea what was going through his brain.
Schertz police say they are investigating this incident, and we don't know the man's identity at this time. Police have not said whether charges will be filed. TxDOT and the city are set to do another sweep of a homeless encampment under the 281 and I-37 overpass. They're putting up fences around the area. Advocates believe this is to keep the homeless away from the underpass, forcing them to relocate. Now, we spoke with a woman who says this is not a real solution.
If they just took the time to come out and, talk with us, they'd realize, you know what, hey, they are somebody we can help.
A petition is now circulating calling the sweeps an extremely inappropriate response. We reached out to the District 2 City Council's office. We're still waiting to hear back. Trending online, last night was the thrill of a lifetime for one of the survivors of the Uvalde school shooting. Maya Zamora threw out the first pitch for the Astros game against the Minnesota Twins.
And now Maya heads out to the mound, or at least halfway there, to toss his ceremonial first pitch. Aledmus Diaz sets up behind the plate. And here's the pitch. And a strike it is.
Yeah, Family Foundation named her the August Hero of the Month, and it was created by former Astros player Carlos Correa. He and several other donors are paying for a new home for this family. A lot of rain this week. How much more? Meteorologist Paul Morales.
All right, the rain is going to be spotty, but where it rains, it's going to rain heavy. We could see flood advisories, flood warnings from time to time. High today, 91, about a 50-50 shot of seeing some rain in your neighborhood, and that decreases to a 30% chance tonight. Next couple of days, good chances for rain continue.
That's KENS 5 News Now. Remember to follow us online and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Sarah Fragani.